This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And the Golden Flashes will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas Tech's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air. It's Morton. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Etheridge. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Caught behind the line. It's Clark.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
A strike downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Morton. Here's the pressure. The sure hand to Deacon.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Shakes off the defender. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gonna look downfield again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
He's going for the goal line. And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Now on 1st down from the 28. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Newman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And I think everybody holds their breath when that QB is back to throw and he's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets out of the end zone and avoids the safety.
Backed up in their own end, maybe a quick hitter. Still looking on the move. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. What a terrible, terrible shank. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raider. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The returner will field it and try to... And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Martin. He's loose. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Kent State.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Right. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
First step of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pocket breaking down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Golden Flashes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Bringing the heat. The sure hands, it's Clark. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Sails one into the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Martin. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Berry. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Clark. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Get it out on the screen. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Trying to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistent.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. You get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. He'll do it himself. And some room to work. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock.
And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Creates a little space. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Back to throw, it's Morton. Snagged in the middle, it's Eakin.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with the...
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game one. Blowout win looking like in game two. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Quick toss. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Rush is on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Martin.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Golden Flashes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. On the run, it's Nubin. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This should be the last play of the quarter. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Touch pass on the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. On the run, it's Joyner. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raider. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Cole. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, he's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed, that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're